everyone. Today we are going to solve the SQL coding question from the LeetCode rising temperature. Now, here as you can see, there is a table weather and the column name is ID, recorded temperature, and other than this, uh, you can also see in the example input weather table, ID, recorded temperature, and then output should be ID 24 like this. Now, what is exactly the question? Write a solution to find all dates ID with higher temperatures compared to its previous dates yesterday. Return the result table in any order. The result format is in the following example, as you can see. So, first let's clearly understand what the question is asking. You are given a weather table where each row represents the temperature recorded on a specific date. The key points are that each date is unique and every row has an ID, record date and temperature. The goal is to find those days where the temperature is higher than the previous day yesterday. So for each date we need to compare its temperature with the temperature of exactly one day before it. If today's temperature is greater, we include that row's ID in the result. Now think logically, how can we compare a row with its previous day? SQL doesn't automatically know yesterday unless we explicitly define it. So we need to join the table with itself. This is called a self join. One copy of the table will represent today and another copy will represent yesterday. Okay, so now let's connect each part of this code with the question requirement. We start with select the w1 dot id. One select w1 dot id. Then because why we select w1 dot id? Because the question only asks us to return the id of the days where the condition is satisfied. So we don't need to return temperature or date, just the id. Okay, so next what we can to do? We need to do from whether w1 join w2. It simply means we are creating two versions of the same table. Here w1 represents the current day, which means today, and w2 represents the previous day, yesterday. So this is necessary because we need to compare rows with each other. Okay, then comes the most important condition. On dated if w1 dot record date then comma w2 dot record date record date record date equal to 1. So this line ensures that we are only comparing rows where the difference between dates is exactly one day. In other words, W2 is exactly one day before W1. This directly matches the requirement of comparing with yesterday. Finally, where W1 dot temperature is greater than W2 dot temperature, which ensures that we only keep those rows where today's temperature is higher than the yesterday's temperature. This is exactly what the question asks. So find all dates where temperature is higher than previous day. Okay, so overall the logic flows like this. We pair each day with its previous day using date difference, and then we filter only those pairs where today's temperature is greater. From those valid pairs, we extract the ID of the current day. Now putting everything together, simply we have to select w1.id from weather w1 join w2 on dated if w1.record date comma w2.record date equal to 1 where w1.temperature is greater than w2.temperature. We simply run this code. So what is here? Test w.2 does not exist. 1 minute. W2 here from weather w1 join weather w2. Here we skip the weather w2. Okay, now let's run. So it is accepted and we get our solution. Thank you.